Before we introduce the fighters for this next fight, let's do a little survey. Does anybody here have a tattoo that they regret? No shame. Okay, 1, 2. Hey, put your hand back up. Got 3. So the kid who's 5 apparently has a tattoo he regrets. Here's the beauty about tattoos though. Counterpunch, tattoo, removals. Young man, that SpongeBob SquarePants tattoo will be gone. Just give them a call. Counterpunch, tattoo removals. The reason I mention it is that XFC 53 couldn't happen tonight without our loyal sponsors like Counterpunch.
So before we move into the next fight, there are some changes.
It was a development during the day.
There was a development during the day. We have had a pullout of one of our fighters this evening. This happened at 12 o'clock today, and we do have a replacement fighter, and he is ready to go. So we are very excited to announce this next fight, fight number 11.
Imagine you're going to do a job and then someone completely changes it. No prep. These guys haven't had time to prepare for their opponent. No one knows what's about to happen in this next fight, and it's time we check it out. Introducing first, Mitch Morrison.
And once again, base letting us know that they're here.
Mitch Morrison is a formidable opponent. A huge power. He's got absolute bricks in his hands. And a brown belt under the tutelage of Damian Brown, whose head coach is Mr. Dan Higgins.
This is the first fighter we've had tonight that's been over the age of 25, so bringing a lot more life experience to the cage.
Yeah, he's had a bit of time off as well, so his last fight was maybe XFC, I want to say 30, 31. So the fact that we're at XFC 53 now shows how much time he's had taken off. But here's a guy, you want to talk about his BJJ belt. So he's a brown belt and a guy that trains alongside the likes of Eben Cox. Now, I love my jiu-jitsu. I like to tend to think I'm pretty difficult to submit sometimes. Eben Cox submitted me about 8 times in 3 minutes. And right now we've got a guy in Mitch Morrison who hangs with Eben Cox. So that's the type of brown belt we're about to have in the cage right now.
He's legit brown belt.
And the other point to that is that he comes from a rugby league background, so he's going to have double leg takedowns for days.
Yeah. And you know what? We're definitely going to touch on the fact that Shawnee Olsen's taking this fight on 5 hours' notice. Mitch Morrison is also doing that as well.
Yeah.
And his opponent, Shawnee Olsen.
And here we have Showtime walking out as well.
Yeah, again, another fighter that I want to adopt in my family. Shawnee Olsen is just the epitome of XFC. Again, the amount of sacrifices that Black Dragon Kai make to make shows like XFC successful, phenomenal.
Yeah. And the last time he stepped in the cage for XFC, he's had a little bit of time off, was in 2018, where he fought for the XFC super lightweight belt in an absolute war. And he came in looking like he has 3 weight classes above that weight as well, so he'll certainly be in this place here. I remember he comes with big legs.
Yeah, he's been really active the last couple of weeks. So about 3 weeks ago, he fought Tim Schultz in a professional boxing match. And he was lucky enough to walk away with a state title only last weekend in a kickboxing event. So, again, this bloke is the full package.
Ready to go. Stays ready. That's
I gave him a hug out the, at the back when he first turned up, and he was solid. He was an absolute brick.
Yep.
You think this bloke had taken a fight on 5 weeks' notice, he'd be a little soft. The guy was rock hard. And that's, again, a tribute to Black Dragon Kai. Their fighters are constantly ready.
Yeah.
They pretty much walk around at their fighting weight. And again, if there's any fight that you need done on a late minute notice, you're calling up Black Dragon Kai.
Here he is.
And I thought he looked phenomenal up against Tim Schultz in his boxing debut,
Okay,
pro
ladies
boxing
and gentlemen, fight number 11. This is a catchweight bout of 84 kilograms and a B class division going over 3 by 3 minute rounds.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, I can wait. Weighing in at 76.8 kilos. With an amateur record, 2 wins, no loss. Fighting out of Base Training Center. Mitch Morrison.
And his opponent in the red corner. He weighed in today at 5 p.m. with an amateur record of 2 wins, 3 losses, fighting at a Black Dragon Kai. Give it up for Shawnee Showtime Olsen. Your referee in charge is Peter Hickman.
Tell you what, when you talk about the tools that both fighters possess, there is plenty of opportunity that one fighter is going to get put to sleep right now.
Yep.
Yeah, certainly. And Shawnee comes with big, powerful kicks as well.
Wow, Shawnee's looking sharp.
He is, isn't he? On point.
Yeah, I had a chance to speak to Mitch out the back, asked him about, what this disruption meant to his game plan. Because to some extent, Darcy Noonan comes from a striking background. Oh, some solid knees there. Impressive chin by Mitch there to keep walking forward.
Oh,
A beautiful balance there from Shawnee as well to escape that takedown.
you can tell he's got a Thai background.
Yeah, so Mitch mentioned that even though we know that, both opponents do come from like a striking background, the fact that he didn't want to disappoint his family and his supporters and pull out of this fight.
That's a true fighter, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely plays on his mind though. But again, Mitch Morrison has a stack of tools right now to win this fight.
And Mitch is reading those knees.
Oh,
Peter Hickman there stops the fight.
holding onto the cage.
Oh, that's that right hand that has dropped opponents before from Mitch Morrison.
I was going to say Mitch is reading those knees up the middle and grabbing him. So he's willing to eat a knee to get it.
Oh, both boys swinging.
Shawnee's throwing those inside leg kicks because you're going to pay off as well later on. Going to the body there from Mitch.
Oh, just cracking those kicks in, isn't he?
They're both looking so sharp in there.
Mentioned before with Mitch Morrison, his brown belt. Evan Cox, former XFC champion, is in his corner.
Great to see. Beautiful head movement as well, hey, from both of them.
Yeah.
Both staying off the center line. It just makes that a little bit harder to throw the strike with any venom. But Mitch has also found a place for his jab as well. He's got a nice little jab starting on.
Oh, it's good tape.
Yeah, watching Shawnee Olsen box Tim Schultz a couple of weeks ago, I was really impressed with the speed that Shawnee Olsen was throwing his combinations at.
Oh, that was a good jab.
Mitch is doing a good job walking him down, just letting Sean know the cage is just behind him.
Wow!
Oh. Wow!
And it's all over.
In a blink of an eye. A nice little hook shot just cleared him. I'm really, really proud to see that Sean walked up as well. Are you okay?
You okay? Yep.
What a finish from Shawnee Olsen. In the blink of an eye.
Another two for good measure, just to take the ref's decision out. To really know that it's a stoppage.
Yeah, absolutely gutted for Mitch Morrison with all he went through in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
But again, he's got to be proud. It was such a phenomenal way the fight took place then.
There are a lot of positives in there for both those fighters they can take away and look at. I'm happy they both come back to the cage after a hiatus. They both look really sharp. What was the highlight there for you, Jamie?
Oh, I think Shawnee Olsen, just everything he threw was like cracking a whip. Really impressive striking. Really impressed.
The winner of this fight at 2 minutes 55 seconds in the first round by TKO. In the red corner, Shawnee Showtime Olsen.
So the thing I loved about Shawnee's performance there is, you know, when you take that last minute call up, are you there just to take part? Like, are you there just to play a role? And he just chose not to take that avenue. He chose to come in there and actually take the fight on himself. He chose to take that win.
Yep.
Phenomenal performance.
And just in case those who forgot who Sean was, go back and look at some of his old videos. Bloody hell.
And again, the bloke has never been in a boring fight. But I tell you what, the levels that he's just jumped up in.
Don't walk away.
Phenomenal.
Don't walk away. Now, I want to know what you woke up and had for breakfast this morning, because at 8 o'clock this morning you weren't fighting. At 12 p.m. you were fighting. So let's unbreak. How did that go? How did this come about?
So I woke up, it was really weird. I had my normal pre-fight breakfast, eggs, mushrooms, all that sort of stuff. And then my coach Geordie was like, how do you feel? I'm like, yeah, good, because I just fought last weekend. And he goes, so I might have you fighting. I'm like, what? And yeah, we just went from there.
And then here we are in the ring, and you have won and taken the win today. Is anybody we'd like to thank? I'm not going to ask you about the camp because it's been 3 hours. So is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight?
These fellas right here, everyone, Geordie, I got Harley here, Gavin, Whitey can't be here tonight, buddy. He's a massive help as well. All my family, my friends, everybody, thank you so much.
I think you are a show of what it takes to be a fighter and just to get in there on a day, not even a day's notice. So congratulations. Can everybody please give it up for Shawnee?
Shawnee, last minute phone call, Olsen. How about showtime? We've only got 3 fights left, Bella. We are going to take a very short break. More XFC 53 action minutes away right here at the Mansfield Tavern.